Okay, I'm going to try this again. Apparently there were some problems with the sound, so I'm going to re-record and hope that this works. Tonight's video 4.9, Troublesome Verb Pairs, page 115 in your grammar book. So the idea is that some verbs seem similar but actually are two different words with two different meanings. I'm going to show you a couple different sets of words that we're going to go over. Lie and lay, sit and set, rise and raise, let and leave. So the first one, lie and lay. Lie means to rest in a flat position. It does not take an object, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. Lay means to put or to place. It does take an object. So some examples. The worker lies near the tree. The subject is worker and the verb is lies. Near the tree is a prepositional phrase. So that does not have an object. He lays a bucket near the tree. The subject is he. The verb is lays, and bucket is your object. That's what it means when it says it takes an object. There's a chart that shows different tenses of each verb. So take a minute and look that over, and I'll read examples. So for the present tense of lie, he lies down. Past tense of lie is lay. He lay down. And past participle, he has lain down. This one is confusing because the present participle part of lay is the same spelling as the past principle part of lie. So we have the present lay. He lays the sponge down. He laid the sponge down would be past, and past participle, he has laid the sponge down. The next set, and lie and lay is probably the most difficult. But sit means to be seated. It does not take an object. Set is to put or place, and it does take an object. So examples, the worker sits by the window. Subject is worker. The verb is sits by the window is your prepositional phrase. He sets the mop near the window. He is the subject. Sets is the verb, and mop would be the object. And again, near the window is your prepositional phrase. So here's the chart for that one. I'll read the sentences as you look at the chart. The present for sit is he sits on the ledge. Past, he sat on the ledge. Past participle, he has sat here often. Example sentences for set, and notice that all three are the same. She sets down the screen. She set down the screen. She has set down the screen. So that's sit and set. Rise and raise. Rise means to move upward or to get out of bed. It does not take an object. Raise is to lift or to care for or to bring up. It does take an object. Example, she rises before dawn every morning. She raises the window. Again, you'll notice that your object here is window. And then again, another chart for you. The hot air rises, the hot air rose, the hot air has risen. And then for raise, she raises the screen, she raised the screen, she has raised the screen. I'm going through these pretty quickly, so if you have questions, jot them down or try to remember for tomorrow. And the last one, let and leave. Let is to allow or to permit. Leave is to depart or to allow something to remain where it is, and both may take an object. So Frank let his son drive the car. She leaves the window closed. And final chart here. Anna lets me help. Anna let me help. Anna has let me help. Notice that they're all let. And then for leave, he leaves for work at noon. He left for work at noon yesterday. He has left for work. And remember that both may take an object in let and leave. So to practice, just be ready for a practice test tomorrow in class. We're going to do all of Chapter 4 practice tests, so you'll find some of these on that. If you do have any questions, let me know. We'll go over them briefly in class. I think they go in order from most difficult to easiest, starting with lie and lay in the book. And again, that's on page 115. If you do want to practice, it's page 117 is the practice and apply, and you're just choosing the correct verb in parentheses for each sentence. So I hope this video worked. I know the last one there was no audio, so I hope this works better for you. I will see you tomorrow.